We need to do a bank reconciliation once per month. Let's say that when we receive the bank statement in the mail, it says that the cash balance is $1,042,000. But my accountant says the cash balance per our ledger is only $40,000. Well, who's right? They are both wrong. On the right side of this screen, we have a template that we can call up, open this file once a month, and it will help guide our thinking through this reconciliation process. And on the left, we have a series of events and some miscellaneous numbers that have to be positioned into this template. Why don't you stop this video right now and just read over these events and try to fit them the best you can in this template before we proceed. Here's what your template would look like if you positioned all the numbers correctly. A nice thing about this reconciliation template is that both totals have to be the same, and if they're not the same, you have to just keep thinking and repositioning these numbers until they are the same. The hardest part about positioning these numbers in the template is when you have an error. Everything else just falls into place, but when you have an error, you have to stop and interpret it and think about what it means. So I usually save the errors till the end so that I'm not rushed and I'm almost done with reconciliation. And then I devote a little bit of more peaceful effort towards understanding the errors. Everything here on the right side, all those numbers need to be input to the ledger to bring the ledger balance from $40,000 to the correct adjusted balance of $44,500. These numbers in this area need to be added to my books, and so I would have to debit the cash account for these numbers. And these other numbers need to be subtracted from my cash account, so I will have to credit each of these numbers in my journal in the cash account. This is what the journal entries would look like after I'm done. The bank reconciliation is not completed until these journal entries have been made on our books so that our books reflect the most current adjusted cash balance. Let's go through each of these journal entries one by one. If someone sends money to our account that we didn't know about until after reading the bank statement, then we would need to make this journal entry to update our books. If someone sends us an NSF check, then we would need to reverse the journal entry that we already made. We have to make this journal entry to record any ATM charges or wire transfer charges that we find on the bank statement that we didn't previously account for. I saved this one for last because it's to correct an error. The accountant wrote a check for $150 and accidentally journalized it for $1,500. So to fix this error, the journal entry must be reversed by $1,350. Remember, the bank reconciliation is not complete until after we make the journal entries on our books.